Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope very well. I just wanted to do a quick little video here. Well, we'll see about quick, but I wanted to send a thank you out to everybody for being patient with me these last couple of months. Just been working a ton, for those who don't know. And yeah, so, there's no clear indicator when the overtime's going to cease, because the site I've been helping out at, they promoted a guy quit, and then they promoted another person, so they're actually like 4 people short. So until they make 4 new hires, I could be at it for a bit. So I get out and do what I can during the week. I had no day off this last week. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, but for those of you who do, old news, but I just like keeping everyone in the loop. But I wanted to thank everybody for the for being patient and whatnot. So I'm actually out looking for, when I was driving to the park to do my Fired Up Friday, I saw a couple cedar trees along the road, so I thought there might be some tucked into this little wooded area. I think it's like a greenbelt sort of trail system thing. There's like a school over there, homes over there, a big house over there, and I have no idea what's that way. So I thought I would walk a little bit, get a little exercise, and see if I can find some cedar bark to haul out of here, maybe, knock on wood. And the camera seems like it's a little high, but I never did get the mirror for the back of the view screen to see where I'm looking, because apparently my order was lost. So I have to call them today and cancel my order and make new arrangements. So hopefully my head's not getting cut off or it looks like crap, but until I get it worked out, just gonna do the best I can. I'm shooting on a Nikon today. Didn't bother bringing the other one, just because this one's a little bit easier to carry, although I did bring the big tripod. But I knew I was gonna be doing this video and I didn't want to be staring down at it. So anyway, again, thank you very much. Let's see what the day brings. I don't have a ton of time to be out here. I gotta get home and do a couple more things, but we'll just see how it goes. Just keeping my eye on the time. If I get an hour of walking, or if I get an extra half hour of some exercise, it's always a good thing. So interesting. The trail came to an end of a road here. Do a little 360 so you can see. Little fun fact. When I used to be an Amazon driver, this was my route, and this was one of the places I would pull my van into. And well, not to be crude, but I would slip into the woods and answer the call of nature, as it were. Because I didn't want to have to stop what I was doing and go all the way into Safeway, just to take a whiz and then come all the way back, because it would take a 6-7 minute drive to get there, go into the store, maybe 5 minutes of being in the store, and then the drive back. All that ate up time, and unless you want to be out working 12-hour days just delivering, which I've had to do, yeah, it just didn't take a lot of time. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta go, and there's nothing you can do about it. But this is actually one of the places I would just pull the van in, or back the van in, stop, get out, take care of business, and I was back to it. I didn't know this came here. That's kind of funny. So now I know. Pretty cool. Oh, there's Lombardi poplars right here. I don't see any limbs. Well, they're probably limbs, but they're underneath all the sticker bushes. I'd have to do some hacking to get into them. Although I saw a lady picking blackberries, so that berries might be popping up soon. Might be a little bit early, but man, some fresh picked blackberries. I could get on that. Yum. There we go. Blackberries. Free food. There's a few in here. Ow. Wow, blackberries are unforgiving. Well, they can be. But yeah, we got some ripe ones back here. I don't know if they spray though, so I'd have to take them home and wash them first. which is not a big deal. It just means I can't munch on them right here on the trail. And those thorns, whew, not fun. Well, I'm seeing a cedar tree, but that is some thick business getting in there. I mean, that's just the ground to get in. Probably wouldn't hurt to take a peek if I can get in there. Problem is, there appears to be nothing that's fallen or down, which is unfortunate. I don't want to cut anything living. That's just not cool. Thought I'd share real quick. Just something I was looking at. You know, if I was out in the middle of nowhere and I was lost, and I saw something like this, so I could just pull that wood right off the stump like there, and that would be a great way to get fire going, because I wouldn't really have to cut anything. I could just start pulling it. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a squirrel going nuts, probably because I'm near his area. See, those lower limbs would be a great way to get my fire started. And then that stump, I would just start pulling it apart. There should be some burnt unusable wood in there. Nice. That'll make some great punk wood. I'm taking that home with me. Some of the lower parts of that with stump were pretty punky, but the higher up you went, it was a little bit more dry and crumbly. I mean, probably not ideal, but I bet you I could get a fire going with that alone. And then there'd be a bunch of limbs all over the ground, and that big stump I pulled initially, you know, I would throw that on at the end of the night, let it burn all night. Although it's been crazy dry, so it would go up quick and fast. But then, you know, it's not cold out, so it's not like I need a big fire. Just food for thought. Guess I'm just spotting all kinds of things today. Found something I would totally use as a camp. I don't know, I guess it's kind of random, but got a really nice flat spot right here. Trim off the lower ends, cut the fern, lay them out on the ground. It's level. Got a tree right here. Got a tree right here. Attach a tarp line to it. Probably go out, either stake to the ground, or there's a tree right there that I would tie off to. It'd be a nice little stealth camp spot. I mean, it's super close to the trail though, but I don't know. Couldn't help but notice. Thought I'd share. It's a little random. So as I was thinking about it, as I was, you know, when I turned the camera off, I was walking out, and I just started to step out, and I heard a loud crash. So it could have been a deer, a bear, a human, maybe a dog. I didn't hear a bark though. They usually bark first. A squatch or a chupacabra, something like that. But then I was thinking about it, it's like probably be a bad place to stealth camp, because one, you're only 7 feet from the trail, but two, it's probably a byway, because it's not a very long trail at all, like maybe 100 yards, if that. It's probably an easy byway for like coyotes and bears who are looking for food, because there's a park literally there's a park right here. So they're probably checking the garbage cans or just discarded foodstuffs. And then they cut into the neighborhoods and check backyards, pet food bowls and whatnot. So probably wouldn't want to do that. All right, well, I'm back at the camp. I see something I'm gonna grab on my way out, and it's well, I'll just show you these little. I'll grab a few of these. Probably should just turn the camera off, but this stuff is some primo fire making. Nice. You hear that crack? Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. That is primo fire making. Love that. That is tender for days. And I know where I can get more, so good score.